The idea has been put forward by a few people, starting with Gombrich, of course, that history is a bottomless well, and you just keep digging and digging and digging, and individuals pop up cyclically and have a particular impact, and other people adapt to the way thing changes. There's this idea: you drop a paper down the well, you've lit it first, and it drops into darkness. And Enoch Powell and Elon Musk are two such flames illuminating their eras, both diverse, both heralds of dramatic social shifts, both disturbing individuals. Powell's 1968 Rivers of Blood speech is a chilling prophecy that tapped into British anxieties about immigration long before we got to the present day, and his appeal to ancient British nationalism. His England was a mythical greater shire rooted in the Anglo-Saxon heritage, and his ability to polarize and provoke and to create a formula for the political right has set a disturbing trend picked up by UKIP and Reform and the far right of the Conservative Party. And in many ways, he set the stage for Thatcher, though she would not have endorsed his extremism. But she was interested in the issues of identity that he was raising. Musk's ideology is completely different. It's a selfish, self-obsessed Muskism, a blend of technofuturism, free market libertarianism, expansionist ambition. He's got a sort of rivers of data prophecy, casting AI, climate change, and dwindling birth rates as existential threats. And his use of social media, particularly Twitter, not the most expansive or the biggest of the social media platforms, and he's made it an extraordinarily powerful influence to bypass the traditional gatekeepers, to speak directly to the masses. And his ambitions, a digital age nationalist, framing technology as a means to preserve Western civilization against what he sees as perceived decline. Powell and Musk, therefore, both play on the fears of our society. Powell on cultural erosion, Musk on technological and demographic collapse and change. And both are figures of their time. Powell, the voice of a post-imperialist uncertainty; Musk, the herald of a new digital age disruption. Powell warned of rivers of blood; Musk warns of social collapse. Both amplify their visions of doom to galvanize their supporters, creating polarized camps of believers on the one hand and detractors on the other. Powell recasts Britishness as insularity and a sort of a particular group, rejecting a lot of the broader web of imperialism. And Musk champions this techno-nationalist vision, the Little West as a spacefaring, AI-defending village against the masses of the illiterate and the different. Powell used parliamentary speeches and press, and Musk uses the algorithmic amplification of Twitter, and both, I think, are fundamentally wrong. Powell was backward-looking and nostalgic, and Musk is forward-looking and aspiring to building colonies on Mars and AI symbiosis. Powell's legacy remains a touchstone for the populist right in Britain, despite the eon. The fact Powell was speaking when I was a child, and his speech, his Rivers of Blood speech, still seems relevant and wrong. And Musk's influence continues to grow. has come out of almost nowhere, has come out of his desire for importance, to see his technology, his politics, his freedom wagged high. And both demonstrate the power of an individual with enough conviction to reshape the landscape for better or for worse. So this idea of this well down which you throw two burning bits of paper, their impact growing smaller and or larger depending on the historical lens that you see them through. But what does that say about our times? Are we in an age of innovation, or simply in another cycle in this endless earthquake of eruption and reaction? What we've got is not creators. What we've got is two iconic disruptors. And it would be foolish to dismiss either of them as foolish or stupid. They're not. Powell particularly was an incredibly informed, intelligent and thoughtful and charismatic individual. Musk I'm not so sure about, but you know, Musk has been unbelievably innovative. But they have both used this platform that they have created. They have both used their intelligence for the wrong thing. At the end of Indiana Jones, the 1989 movie, the Grail Knight, Walter Donovan, I think, turns to Indiana Jones as the... no, it's Walter Donovan who's the Nazi, and I can't remember who the Grail Knight is, but he says he chose poorly. And then he turns to Indiana Jones and he says, but choose wisely, for while the Grail will bring you life, the false Grail will take it from you.